20 grams of Three Wishes and spring mix underneath. My beautiful friends, happy Saturday. We are officially 1 week out. I am pulling this out to just document for my own self. I love that all of you guys are watching this and support me. And I know I'm not like a big YouTube creator or anything, but honestly guys, this is my passion project. I love just documenting. I've been doing it literally basically my whole life. It's been 13 plus years now since I've been making YouTube videos. I even have private videos in my camera roll of like very early on in this prep, and maybe just for the sake of it I might throw it in here. Back in February in Texas, like I just got emotional because I was like in such a state of gratitude that my body is able to do these things, that I have the honestly free will to do these things, just the utter blessing, the option, the privilege to do these things, and like just thinking about the process and how, honestly speaking, it's going to be coming to a close, and it's bittersweet. It's been, I always say hard is relative, because it is. Like, for example, with this trip, so many people have been like, oh my gosh, like that's so crazy, that's so hard, you're doing that in a week out, yada yada. I'm like, hard is relative. I'm choosing not to see it that way. I'm choosing to see it as a blessing, the fact that I can be with my husband for even longer rather than going 3 complete months without him. Like, what a blessing to be able to do this, to see different parts of the world, to have so many states checked off my list of being in the United States, like even a week out from show. How cool that I have the privilege to have a body that responds well and all this, and I'm just excited to compete. I'm getting emotional thinking about it. Like, there's just a plethora of emotions. Like, even being here in North Carolina, like, you guys haven't seen her yet. Emily is the girl and her husband that we're living with, but Caleb is her husband's name. He actually, it's funny, we're actually flip-flopping spots. He's going out to California for 2 months, so we got to see him last night, and he literally just hit the bus ride and is getting on the plane to head out to 29 Palms. They were just so kind to welcome us in their home, my husband and I, for this month, and then Chase is going to go back to his hotel after I leave when I go to Wisconsin. But it's just a lot of emotions to try to navigate, and I just never thought I would be here. I was thinking about it so much yesterday, not last night, but just yesterday, of like taking the risk and holding your breath and taking the jump, because you're gonna figure it out anyway. Like, you have to put your back basically up against a wall and say, I'm gonna figure this out. There is no plan B, basically the burn the boats mentality. Because guys, I would have never been here. I literally, never in a million years, I never thought this was possible. There was a glass ceiling on myself of that I would never be able to do it. Heck, even when I was in Texas, I still reflect back on the times when I was terrified. Like, when I had my second car ended up like breaking down, not being a good situation, and I ended up having to get this car. Basically was an upside down loan. Like, they ended up making it look like it wasn't an upside down loan, but it was. My other car, I didn't pay it off. First car's motor blew up, second car's motor blew up, and we got it repaired, thankfully. And then it ended up, taking a crap on me basically when I moved to Texas. And that was when I was moving out, paying my own rent for the first time. And yeah, I paid rent with like a host family before, but it wasn't, as much as it was. And then this car ended up, buying my own, but getting an upside down loan. Oh, and by the way, your car insurance is not covered in Texas anymore. So I couldn't just pay through my parents anymore. For some reason, my car insurance was through anybody was going to be upwards of, you know, $600 a month. And thankfully I ended up finding somebody. State Farm actually set $474 a month for 6 months, plus my car note and gas and rent and everything. And I just remember like thinking, how am I going to make this work? Because that was also the decision when I decided to take my online coaching business fully online and like have the burn the boats mentality per my mentor's advice. And I just remember like that moment of defeat, feeling like, how am I going to make it? And we did. And honestly speaking, looking back, like I didn't have that peace about it until I like actually fully surrendered to the Lord. And I just think even with, you know, where I'm at right now in prep, and another thought that I was thinking about yesterday, because obviously I had 40 hours to be thinking, guys. Another thought is like, yeah, stage is the end result of a bodybuilding prep, but like I can't believe the person that I have become through it. You could ask anybody. I believe that I've become such a better person through it. I'm a lot more resilient to stress, to stressful situations. I am much more problem solution oriented. I don't just break down easily. I feel like I honor my body in ways that the Lord had intended. I'm not obsessed with food. I'm not obsessed with myself anymore. It's been such a blessing. And I've been talking for 6 minutes now. Maybe it won't be this long. I appreciate you guys for even listening, for hearing my insights. I get questions about like how bodybuilding actually honored the Lord and how you can bring faith into a sport like bodybuilding that seems so vain, etc. It's so much more than that. It's so much more than beyond that. Only you really know your heart posture with the Lord. I will be honest. Like, and even the people, like, it goes on both ends of the spectrum. Like, people who claim to, you know, love Jesus and stuff actually might not. It all could just be for a show. And people who may not on the outside, like people bodybuilding, do something that may not, into somebody else's criteria, look Christian or anything, or modest or whatever, and that's a different topic in and of itself, which I'm not going to open that can of worms right now. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming on this journey. I'm excited to document peak week. Probably going to be splitting this up into 2 separate vlogs and then also do a show day vlog. So we got lots of content coming for you guys. We got lots of content coming for you guys post show too. I'm not going to stop vlogging. I love this. I love YouTube. Shout out to DJI for having the most convenient little camera, because it just makes it so easy for me to vlog and document. We're gonna go grocery shopping. You all are gonna see a little haul here in a minute. All right, so I'm definitely gonna have to make another grocery run later this week for more prep related things, but we have fat sources here. So peanut butter, avocados, cheese, more avocados. And then this is carb slash like produce. So frozen berries, rice, tortillas, more burrito shells. This is going to be for today, and then post show honey. That should be in the miscellaneous pile. And then we have sweet potatoes, onion, peach, strawberry, spring mix. And as for protein, we have plain fat-free Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, ground beef. We have some steak for Chase. And then underneath here, we have some eggs, egg whites, and then miscellaneous is salsa, coffee, creamer. This will be my first time trying that. Kimchi, taco seasoning, tomato sauce, diced tomatoes, and beef broth. It is almost 10 o'clock now. Still have not had any food yet, but I'm gonna have my normal bowl and also make Chase's breakfast as well. I'm gonna put all of this away and probably get the ball rolling on unpacking and organizing. It is now 10:30 and we have our usual meal. So it is 50 grams of oats, 100 grams of egg whites, 10 grams of protein powder. We have 100 grams of berries, 20 grams of 3 Wishes cereal, 20 grams of peanut butter, and 15 grams of honey. Okay, this is kind of funky. I thought of a weird combo. So we have chicken, sweet potatoes, strawberry, Greek yogurt, salsa, kimchi, and spring mix underneath all of this. I just had a craving for it. I love, oh, and honey. I can't remember if I said that or not, but that's sprinkled on top. So I am going to eat this outside. We've just been working, editing. I'm done unpacking and everything. I can't remember the last time I chatted with you guys. Maybe you guys will see my bare-boned room, but Chase and I are just working right now. And then this evening I'll have a call and we'll go for a walk down in Swansboro. So that is the update.
Okay, good morning. Happy peak week. Crazy. Today we're on peak week 2 and the final peak week of this season. I know you guys saw everything that I ate yesterday, but I wanted to give you guys a rundown of what we're doing for actual peak week. So let's go over it together, shall we? We have 10,000 steps, 30 minutes elliptical, 1 gallon of water, salt for seasonings, 1 coffee, and 2 relights. Okay. That's gonna be all the way from Sunday through Wednesday. Thursday, oh, macros are low. We are depleted. Thursday, we are starting to carb up. Fat comes up, carbs come up. Friday, fats come up, carbs come up, protein goes down. And then we just have a 10-minute walk after each meal. We finish 3/4 gallon of water before 10 a.m. with 1 electrolyte. And then pictures and posing before bed, sipping a coconut water, and then subject to change. We have training today, day 1. I do need to confirm with my coach because my app is all jacked up. So the app is still down, I have everything tracked from my coach because I don't remember which one is day 1, etc. I just label them as my little using voice to text. So that being said, your girl wants a freaking coffee. I'm hungry. I ate late last night, but I woke up feeling hungry, but it's almost 8 a.m. We're probably gonna leave here around, if I were to guess, 10, maybe a little bit sooner for church, because we are kind of out here in the country, but we're gonna read my Bible, and then after I do that, solidify some computer stuff, and start on more client check-ins. Definitely don't taste amazing, but also, guys, I'm so glad that I decided to get this. Like, she's so cute. Okay, so for meal number 1, we've just been getting some client work done, but look at this cute little mug. I love everything that Emily has. You guys are going to see her a ton, which I'm so excited for. Literally such a blessing, again, to be living with my friends again. How sweet. I always talk about just like season of singleness, and anyway, such a blessing. But we have 160 grams of 4% cottage cheese and then 20 grams of pecans and some salt on top. This cute little mug. I basically gaslight myself to thinking that smaller containers makes me feel like I'm eating more. So it's 9 o'clock and I'll probably start getting ready for church here soon, since we will be needing to head out. Still no idea what I'm gonna wear, but we're just gonna sit and get some work done. If you're a lost person, this is Christ the church. Give you the good news of Jesus Christ. The dress code's gonna be very simple. Here's gonna be the dress code. Please wear some. So we have a giant plate of food because meal timing today has been insane. We combined 2 meals into 1 because lunch and dinner were both the exact same, just, yeah. So we have 2 meals. It's almost 6 o'clock. That's why I'm combining both of them. And I still have 1 more. Wow, I can't even get over that. That's insane. You can barely even see, but yep. This entire plate of food is like 500 calories. That's crazy. Hi guys, so it is the next day and I already had my little like breakfast snack. It's Monday, so that means check-in days for me. I'm coming on here because I wanted to be honest with y'all. So yesterday and this morning honestly were a little hard. Stress, unfortunately, has been kind of like through the roof just because of life circumstances, and I'm trying to extend myself some grace because obviously we've had like so much change happening. It's just unfortunate that peak week falls, you know, right after a very stressful event, which was moving. I'm still acclimating and getting used to living in a new place. Like, this house doesn't have like the best walkability, so it's weird having literally less than 1,000 steps by 10 o'clock. And we live far away from a lot. So I'm trying to like figure out if there's neighborhoods that I can go to nearby where I can just like park my car and go walk and all that. But we're still depleting. We're looking drier, which is good. And I'm just excited. So yesterday meals got combined. My lunch and dinner did. So I literally had like 220 grams of chicken in one sitting with 140 grams of sweet potato in one sitting and lots of zucchini in one. It was just a lot. Because meal timings got pushed back so much, but I'm doing check-ins right now, and I think the way that I'm going to be navigating my check-ins is just like knocking out all my note-taking stuff, and then I think I'm going to take like just a mental break for the gym, and then after that we'll come back and send over the videos and everything like that. And I plan to be at the gym for a good while since we have 30 minutes elliptical, 10,000 steps to knock out as well, and a lift. And lifting is just like a 50% intensity, but I'm excited for this gym because it looks really cool. So I'm hoping I can get like a month-long membership, since I'll just be here literally for a month. And then I head back to Wisconsin for a road trip as well. Yesterday I didn't do a full day of eating. I missed one meal, I believe, that I showed you guys, but kind of just wanted, I mean, it's lots of monotony right now. Just lots of reading my Bible, journaling, praying, trying to just like get some stress relief in. And also yesterday was just crazy with church and figuring that out. So we're traveling this weekend and also next weekend. And I think I'll have like 2 weekends here, if that. And then we hit the road again for Wisconsin. But I'm excited for Wisconsin to be with all my loved ones for about a month as well. Or close to a month. I think it's going to be super sweet and super special. And mine and Chase's 2-year marriage anniversary which is insane to even say, is also next month as well. So it's, yeah, less than a month away. That's my little yappy yap portion of this. I just wanted to update y'all. I'm gonna keep on chugging along with check-ins, and we will touch base later. I'll probably show you my other meal that I forgot to show you guys yesterday. All right, so meal number 2 of the day is the meal I was talking about earlier. So we have oats, egg whites, 100 grams of strawberries, some peanut butter, cinnamon, and then salt on it. I got all the notes done for my check-ins. I finished it at around 11, and then we're gonna go train, which is why this is such a carb-heavy meal. It's a lot of carbs for the day, and again, no artificials, so literally just cinnamon and salt is in there. Usually I put protein powder in this, but that's not what we're doing. And I also usually do frozen berries, but I'm deciding to do some just plain strawberries because they are the lowest calorie fruit, and of course your girl is gonna want that. I mean, that could be a lie. They are low calorie. I'm not saying they are the #1 lowest calorie one, but we're gonna eat this and then we're going to go train. I'm so excited. I need to check out I think it's my day 2, but I don't even remember what my day 2 is. I just go by the titles of like push, pull, leg, or whatever, not day 1, day 2. Okay, yeah, we have a push day. So that'll go by fast. We're at 50% intensity. That's a little update for y'all.
Who were told that. Well, and that anything, given that not the of money. If you look at the average of the S&P 500 over the past, real quick, a couple actual ways to do this.
Here we are. Meal number 3 of the day. We have roasted zucchini, kimchi, sweet potatoes, and chicken again. I'm kind of happy about it. What's up, friends? So I just went for a walk outside. I finally found like a, ooh, she is nice and steamy still. I ended up finding a place nearby that has good walkability. So that was super fun and exciting. I got about 5,000 steps outside and I thought I was going to go stir crazy. Like I hate not starting my mornings off. Holy cannoli, wrong side. With not starting my mornings off with a solid walk or some sort of movement. Again, we live so far and the walkability of this place is not great. There was a gas station nearby, literally like 30 seconds driving distance, and I would again walk, but people drive on this road like crazy. So I just hopped in the car, parked in the gas station, and then just walked a little meander on over there. So we are having our pre-workout meal. My coach was almost gonna be like, hey, actually, you're not working out today. And I was like, hold up, what do you mean? And he thought like that I was just utterly exhausted and yada yada. And he's like, you just need to prioritize fatigue management. I was like, no. That's not what I meant. I was like, I meant like week as in like I'm in prep week. Like I'm not exhausted, that's fine. I just feel like a weak link. So, I guess update, but same food as yesterday. And mentally wise, I'm doing so much better than the previous days. It was harder because again, I felt cooped up here, the sun wasn't out. It's crazy how impacted I am by the sun. Felt like I was a failure yesterday and stuff because like, I just wasn't getting work done or yada yada. So that's our main little gist, what we got. So I might film today. We have a light pull day. I don't know if I'm going to get my nails done or not, but we also have 30 minutes of stairs. My capacity is crazy. I did not document the first part of this prep, guys. I genuinely, this is completely opposite. I just think it's probably a lot of stress from obviously road tripping. This depletion is like taking it out of me. I struggle brain fog wise, gnarly. But I have a posing call with my coach in like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna change into my suit. I told her to please take it easy on me. And then I think I'm gonna eat my dinner after that and then go pick up my husband from the hotel that he's technically supposed to be staying at, but since I'm here he's staying with me. And then we're gonna have, I guess, quote, like family night when Emily is here, since I got to spend some good time with her this morning too. But it'll be Chase's first time seeing her this morning as well. So you guys will see a quick little bout of my posing call in a minute.
So I can see how, okay, good. I want you to walk by go back to your kitchen table kind of, so I can just see you move more. And I just wanted to see that I can see, have a little like.
We have lots of space. I
know, like, look at that. Good, stay there. Okay, hold on. Okay, so make sure your left leg is just as engaged as your right. So externally rotating. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, like that. Yes, ma'am, like that. And move your hands up just a little bit, a few inches away. Left, right. Just to there. As you do that, when you step back on your transition.
Is there a supplement I can take? Is there a superfood I can now? A diet component to their exercise regime is that it provides a signal that your body's expenditure. How does that impact this? Of course there's a difference because there's a size. If you start an exercise program tomorrow, like a running or a biking, you add a kilogram of muscle.
Alrighty, good morning. It is our last day of depleting and I'm so excited. Like, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. This last stint of prep is a lot more difficult than the last prep that I did earlier this year. Unfortunately, I didn't document my last prep compared to this one. Now, the weird part is I was doing way more cardio and I'm not doing cardio now. So that's where the question comes in of like, okay, why is this so hard?
probably due to the fact that I, you know, road tripped across the country, moved, all the things less than 2 weeks out. And now, like, I was talking to my one posing coach about it yesterday. It's like a post-show blues. Like, you have that whole, like, excitement raising up, and then boom, once you're done, like, it's like a big drop-off. It's similar to post-show blues, and that's kind of how I think this is probably happening. Plus, we went straight into, like, a depletion. Like, yes, we did carb up, but we went right into depleting after that. So that's probably the biggest thing. And I try to tell myself that, like, hard is subjective, right? I don't like this prep. It really wasn't hard, but hard is very much subjective. And this is something that I am so blessed to be able to do. What a privilege to be able to, you know, challenge my body in these ways. I'm excited for what's to come and what's next. And we'll probably talk more about that after show. And I'll do like a recap video or something. But right now with this week, all we're really trying to do is honestly make it through. I'm learning to extend grace to myself, especially in terms of business, and do my best there as well. I'm gonna set an appointment today for my nails. So I'm gonna call and try and get in for a nail appointment. I might podcast today too, depending on how like my brain can navigate. Yay! I just scheduled a nail appointment. We're heading to it right now. I know that I wore this literally yesterday, but I wore it only for a little bit. And then the only other thing is my hair. She ain't the cutest, I'm not gonna lie. I feel so weird without my eyelashes on because I've had them for months and I'm just waiting for show to do anything. We're gonna run you guys through a quick grocery haul. So I ended up getting my toes done. They're a little too pink for what I was thinking, but I didn't want to like, I didn't want to correct her, but either way, I mean, it's been the first time I've had a pedicure in ages. So first thing, I just prepped some zucchini and some sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes, we're prepping lots of it because I know I'm going to go through it this weekend, and honestly, that's the one thing I've been craving. So anyway, have those getting prepped, and then I also got some peaches. I already put them away in the fridge, so you won't see them, but for dinner tonight, I'm making like a Philly cheesesteak type of pasta for Chase and Emily. So we have pasta and an onion for that. Got some more strawberries, and then also for dinner, I have some cream cheese and some mozzarella and ground beef. It's a very easy, simple type of dish. And then for myself, I got more cold brew. Got some Fairlife for my Ninja Creamy when we are done with show. We have some old-fashioned oats. This combo, I don't know why it took me years to literally like, oh, I can get my own chocolate sauce and I can get my own half and half and make my favorite coffee order at home. It's revolutionary, I don't know. And then some more rice cakes and some coffee grounds for Chase. I don't even know what time it is. It's 11 o'clock. We're gonna let these things meal prep, and I've been doing some good research for my ladies. I love this stuff. So I'm going to the gym later today because I want it to coincide with picking Chase up from the hotel, because like, why would I spend 3 hours in the car when I don't have to? Yeah, I'm gonna finish reading my Bible. I was in 1 Samuel, which is so fun. And then also I'm gonna go for a walk at some point. That's my little update. I wanted to come on here before I started editing this video and just say thank you so much. I know this was a more repetitive peak week vlog, but that's what the beginning of peak week really is just repetition. So I appreciate you guys so much. I have yet to go to the gym today, but I spent some time with Emily and got some work done and just editing and stuff. My brain fog is just on the struggle bus, but it will be on the up climb. I'm excited to document the next couple days for peak week. We have Thursday and Friday left and then actual show day. So those are probably gonna be possibly 2 separate videos. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys' support and I can't wait to chat with you soon.